Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Who taught you to hate the texture of your hair? Who taught you to hate the color of your skin to such extent that you bleach to get like the white man? Who taught you to hate the shape of your nose and the shape of your lips? Who taught you to hate yourself from the top of your head to the soles of your feet?
I love people as I meet them one by one. People are just wonderful as individuals. You see the whole...
My great aspiration, my greatest ambition is to be so good. Now, in that way, I'm tiresome, as I suppose, to live with, because I want to be a fantastic human being.
I am the greatest.
We're not disputing that, Cassius, but how does Sonny Liston feel about it?
He can't feel but one way, and let's take everything I say and like it. Because February the 25th, I'm going to take back my job. I'm the champ. He's no champ. He's a tramp.
When you see men fall, don't laugh. Learn. Learn. Because you're on your way up. And the things that tempt people to fall, you and I are not free from that temptation.
Mantra, slave song, slave ship, rip skin, made me rip bones. But no matter how close I, my ancestors speak, they tell me they're tired of them brain on us like we're weak. I haven't been getting sleep, longing to sing until I surpass peak, until they think we are equal. Please, all I want is peace. My ancestors beat drums until their palms would bleed, begging that generations remember our story.
What's going on, peoples? Let me get this right. All right. Good morning. Peace and blessings. Glory, praise, and honor to the Most High. Welcome to the King's Morning Table. There was absolutely no way I was not going to cover this story. No way. Shout outs to everybody that's in the building. Grab a seat, grab you something to sip on, get you a pen and paper. I want to hear the comments. I want to hear your thoughts, how you feel. I know you have your thoughts and opinions on it. Maybe this is your first time hearing about this story. Maybe it isn't. Either way, I just want to share my thoughts. But I want to say thank you for being in attendance. Do me a solid, if you would. Repost, let the people know that we are live. I got some footage that I'm going to play. I'm extremely disappointed and highly upset that this is a reoccurring thing. I actually just finished doing a reaction video. I haven't dropped it yet, but this is exactly why I did the video that I did, because of situations like this. Now, before I play the footage and before we really get into it, I want you to look very closely at the screen, at the background. It's not just a regular background. This gentleman here by the name of Mahendra Patel, 57 years old. He is the topic for this morning. And the young lady that is in the cropped photo next to him is the young lady who falsely accused him of kidnapping and assault. Now, I don't know how you guys feel about false allegations, but it triggers me a lot. I mean, a lot. Shout out to my poets, writers, content creators. My bad. I got to give my flowers out where flowers are due. Do me a solid. If you have any questions, concerns, comments about the trial, about the case, if you have anything that you want to see the panel talk about, shoot me an email, a DM. It doesn't really make a difference. I'm highly responsive to everybody. It's very professional. It's very on par with anybody who is doing something that they take extremely serious, especially when it comes to your passions. This right here was absolutely disrespectful. It has continued to be disrespectful, not only to society itself, but to men, to women, to anyone who is honestly working without bending and being biased. You're just trying to do your job and go home, take care of your loved ones, and then you got people like this who want nothing more than to cheapen their way through life and destroy others in the process because they're selfish and because they want things to go the way that they want them to go. This is a part of the reason why a lot of men don't want to fuck around with these women. This is a lot of reasons why the work environment isn't the way it used to be anymore. People are becoming more standoffish. We're not really trying to be. First of all, I don't think you should be telling too much of your business on the job anyway. But it's getting to the point where I'm not about to talk to you about too much of nothing. It's about to be a high and by. Let me go ahead and do my work and go to fuck home because I ain't got time for you lying on me and putting me in situations where my income isn't coming in no more. No, you got me all the way twisted. All the way twisted. This shit is foul. And what I would like to do here, right? I'm gonna give you a quick little backstory to this, and then I'm gonna actually play the footage. And in the footage, it's his vindication. This is his silver lining, the light at the end of the tunnel. When everybody already automatically assumed that he was guilty and they threw the book at him and he said, fuck you, you go to jail. We don't want to hear nothing you got to say. She's a woman. Her word is against yours. You're going down the river. That's the bottom line. I don't want nothing from you. I don't care about what your judge, what your jury. I don't care about the lawyer in this matter. I don't care about anything other than the fact that a woman said you did this, and because a woman said you did it, it's automatically you're guilty. And I'm here to tell you right now, hold on a minute. You ladies, man, you to the good ones out there, to the good citizens of the United States of America, to the hardworking, honest man and honest woman who don't take briberies. You don't step on toes. You're not sitting up here trying to shortchange people. You do honest business. How do you feel? How do you feel knowing that this is something that continuously happens on a regular basis and nobody seems to want to do anything to change it? How do you feel knowing that good, honest people are consistently getting screwed over on a daily basis without any recourse towards the alleged victims that end up in these type of situations. This young, matter of fact, let me go back where I was with this one originally when I found that right there. I'm gonna read this report, and we'll take it from there, because I want to give y'all as much context as possible. So let's start here. Mahendra Patel, who is facing attempted kidnapping and other charges after a mother accused him of trying to grab her 2-year-old son from her at a Georgia Walmart, has been granted a $10,000 bond after being held in Cobb County for 45 days. I'm going to grant this man a bond. He's entitled to a bond, Cobb County Superior Court Judge A. Gregory Poole said in court Tuesday. Patel was released later in the day, his attorney told CNN. Patel's lawyer, Ashley Merchant, presented her case as to why he should be released by showing the judge a compilation of footage, security footage, might I add, that she subpoenaed from Walmart and shared with media outlets, including CNN. They showed the March 18th incident at a Walmart in the city of Acworth, about 30 miles northwest of downtown Atlanta. Now, why is this important? Well, in the report that was made, the mother in question basically was saying that there was abuse, that she felt threatened, that there was a tug of war between Mr. Patel and herself. She said that she was in fear. She made a lot of claims, and she was very convincing. And she went on camera. She went in front of all of these news reporters' faces and basically gave you the performance of a lifetime. And this is even before any video footage ever came out. They just went off of her word. They went off of her word, locked him up, and that man served time that he shouldn't have served. Allegedly. Now, here we are. Fast forward. His lawyer got him a bond. The footage that was presented from the Walmart itself, actually, and I'm always going to advocate for this. Make sure that you have cameras. Have cameras in your house, have cameras in your bathroom, have cameras in the basement, have cameras inside, have cameras in your vehicle. Make sure you have cameras, because motherfuckers be out here on some bullshit. They broke, they hopeless, they're entitled, they don't give a shit about you. They don't care how they gotta get their money. They will go about any means necessary to do it. They'll rob your grandparents, they'll stab you in the back, they'll sleep with your folks, and then they'll plot. Like, humans will go to great lengths to get what they want, especially if they're too fucking lazy to get off of their ass and provide for themselves and their loved ones. Go get a job. Stop eating so fucking much. You eat more than you do when you invest in exercise and in filling out applications. Oh, you don't want to listen to a boss. You don't want to be told what to do. You don't want to do the 9 to 5, but you don't want to work either. You want the shortcuts. You feel entitled. You feel as if everything is just supposed to be handed to you. Right. All right. Cool. All right. Well, there's a price that comes with that. But let's continue, because I'm gonna play the video. I got it. I'm gonna play it. I just want to give y'all full context on the story. Merchant said Patel was just trying to make sure the boy didn't fall from a scooter his mother was riding on with him in her lap. Patel had the support of numerous people who were in another room at the courthouse, including friends, relatives, and neighbors. The attorney told the judge, the footage is somewhat grainy, but Patel's back obscures part of what is happening. And like it's blurred, but it's not like some of this horrible footage that you see when there's crimes happening, and when they go back and try to make something out of it, you can barely see a hand or a gesture. Nah, this is clear enough that when you watch it, you can observe body language, you can observe the actions between him and the lady and the wheelchair. So when I play this, I want y'all perspective. Did you see any indications whatsoever of him trying to steal from her, trying to kidnap her child? Was there any threat present here? Prosecutors argued the video shows Patel grabbed the child he shouldn't have, and he fled after the incident. You hear that? Merchant contended Patel did not flee the scene, and that he had strong ties in the community, such as property ownership, a wife and daughters volunteering at a local nonprofits, and being a member of organizations such as the Kiwanis Club, Cobb County Chief Assistant District Attorney. That's a long ass name for just all them fucking names for one. Attorney Jesse Evans. Jesse Evans said Patel was previously convicted of a felony for a financial scheme and was arrested on suspicion of DUI. Hold on, let me go ahead and rewind that real quick. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. This is the shit that they do, man. So you got the prosecution who's trying to paint this man in a messed up light. They want him so badly to be the suspect here. He's the fucking monster here, which I understand, because your only job is to get a good record of successfully putting bad guys behind bars, whether or not they really did it or didn't do it. You don't care about that shit. All you really care about is the publicity that comes behind you being able to get it done and make it look like to the public that you're doing your job. No, this is poor. And to be honest, you have one side that's saying, all right, he's a decent human being and he contributes to the community and people like him. They love him. But then the prosecution is sitting up here trying to make him look like he's fucking the hitchhike murderer or something. I'm not worried about that. I don't believe he poses a risk to the community, said Poole. The evidence from the video, and I won't comment on what I think the video really shows as far as guilt or innocence. It's not my job today, but the facts do show me that he hung around, and I don't find that he he's a flight risk based upon what I saw in the video. Pool said. Caroline Miller, 26, told police, asked for help finding Tylenol at the Walmart. She said Patel tried to grab her, woman in question here, Caroline Miller. She said Patel tried to grab her 2-year-old son from her, but she pulled the child back. CNN has attempted to reach Miller, who previously has spoken publicly about the incident, for comment. When reached by phone, a family member told CNN that Miller declined to comment. No fucking shit. I'm not surprised she didn't. I'm not surprised.
Sensational.
Yeah. And this dumb bitch, like, do you understand that you're in a fucking Walmart? This ain't a regular broken down corner store where cameras and shit don't work. They just look like they work, but them shit just be sitting there for years collecting dust. This ain't that. You're in a real location where people frequently go to shop, and they already have a bunch of controversy around their properties as it is. You really thought that you were going to be able to sit up here in these people's face and lie about somebody trying to do something to you and your child, and there wasn't going to be cameras that worked? Or did you just think that, nobody's going to notice, or you were in a spot where it wasn't going to be seen? I can just get away with saying whatever the fuck I want, and people were just going to bite and run with that. So nah, I'm not surprised you weren't trying to answer or pick up. Oh yeah, I got a lot to say about this shit. A grand jury indicted Patel on April 3rd on charges of criminal attempt to commit kidnapping, a simple assault, and simple battery, according to court documents. Patel, 57, spent his birthday in jail, according to his attorney. That's fucked up. That's absolutely fucked up. I'm not gonna hold you. I made a suggestion, and I'm gonna get to that, but I want to go ahead and play that video because I know y'all want to see it. I want you to see it. I don't want there to be any biases or nothing. I put everything on the table for y'all. These are her claims. This is what happened in result of her claims. But this is what actually happened. This is the actual footage. So you be the deciding factor here. I'll share my thoughts afterwards. Again, man, this is trifling. This is absolutely trifling shit. Hold on a second.
So we all gonna stand right here and just pretend and act like we don't know what that man that owned Lululemon.
Wait, wrong video. Wrong video. My apologies. We just did that one. The one that I want is right here.
Watch this and tell me if you think he tried to kidnap this child. This is 56-year-old Mahendra Patel. About a month ago, he walked into a Walmart in Acworth, Georgia. He was looking for Tylenol. He's going up and down the aisles, can't find the Tylenol. So he sees this woman who's riding around with her child, and he asks her where the Tylenol is. You can see her pointing. She seems to even be showing him where to go, so he's following. Right here, he says that the child started to fall, so he helped picked her back up. Then they just go on. He grabs it, and he comes back and he sees her. He's like, hey, look, I found it. She gives him a thumbs up. And then he goes. He walks away. And then he pays. Well, after all of that is said and done, she decides to file a complaint that she believes that this man, Mahendra Patel, was trying to kidnap her child. He was arrested for kidnapping charges and held on no bail. He was in jail for a month, and he finally just got out today on $10,000 bond. His lawyers say that they are going to defend him to the death, basically. This event has outraged people, myself included. Petition gathered 45,000 signatures concerned about racial profiling against him. I think the video shows very clearly what was not trying to happen here. And this video needs to blow the hell up, along with any other video defending this man, because he needs help.
Right. Okay. So let's start here. Let's start with the people defending her. And I have a firm belief that you have to reserve your judgment until you know all the facts. People will take a side before all evidence is presented to them, and then they will automatically stone you. You're guilty just because she said this. You're guilty because he said that. You have to believe me because I'm a woman. You have to believe me because I said it. No, the fuck I don't. I don't have to believe shit you said. The fuck are you talking about? I don't have to believe a single damn word out of your mouth. Just because you said this is what it was doesn't really mean that shit. What it means is there's an opportunity to really get down to the bottom of the issue. And should I find that there's evidence supporting your claim, then I can proceed to do what is necessary in the situation. But you're not going to tell me that I'm supposed to hate this person, or I'm supposed to shoot this person, or put this person behind bars just because you said that this is what happened. Shut the fuck up. Get out of here with that bullshit. And that's what blows the hell out of me with a lot of people. Y'all sit up here, and what you're really doing is picking sides. You're choosing who to rock with based on skin complexion, height, weight, attractiveness, their contouring aesthetics, cultural background. In all reality, you're just as biased as the fucking liar that is up here making it appear as if they have nothing to do with the activities that are taking place, putting innocent people in the line of fire over some other intentions that they had in the first place. You make me sick. And you're a part of the reason why women like this continue to get away with this foolish behavior, because you do not hold them accountable. Let me ask you a question. What sense does it really make to get into a discussion with someone who has already made it up in their mind that no matter what you say, you are already incorrect? They don't have any room or space to invite the possibilities of someone other than themselves being incorrect. That what their reality is absolutely false. And they're too differently. What's the point of having panels or reporting or being in a position of authority if you are not holding your end of the bargain in terms of being fair all across the board? If this video never comes out, he's absolutely going back to prison. Let me put that one to the side. I want to go back to the comments, to the people who made a shitload of videos standing up and sticking up for this woman, when right now what I'm looking at shows me something entirely different than what she said completely. She said there was a struggle between her and Mr. Patel. She said that he was trying to take the child from her and she grabbed and pulled back. I didn't see any of that. Did you? I didn't see any signs of a fight. I didn't see any indications that she was in any type of danger. No. Did you? I didn't. Everything seemed to be pretty normal to me. I mean, just a regular thank you for helping me find what I was looking for. Oh, be careful. You might hurt yourself, young man. Let me help you and your mom out. Where was any sign that there was danger here? I'm honest. Like, let me know if I'm tripping. But here, and this is the thing. With the video or without the video, how the hell is it that you can just automatically throw this man in jail off of some shit that was alleged by somebody? All she did was say that this happened, and y'all just said, fuck him. His ass is going to jail. Damn. What is that about? Are you racist? Damn. Are women just that sneaky? Damn. Y'all just want them to get away with everything. Damn. So just do don't matter. Innocent until proven guilty don't matter. Damn. Gotcha. Y'all own some other stuff, man. People get shot, killed, robbed, get their heart broken, lose their jobs, all over jealousy, envy, corruption, confusion, piss poor communication, racism, bigotry, biases, hypergamy. But we the people are the ones that we get on these little spaces and we have these talks, and then it's like, damn, Will, you sitting up here defending something that is clearly wrong. Fuck. Let's just put it this way. We have her story and we have his story. Fuck the cameras. Fuck eyewitnesses. Fuck all that shit. We have two stories. You don't just make a decision based off of fucking gender to determine who is right and wrong. That's exactly what this should look like. You decided based on gender and on ethnic background, and then you came to the conclusion that one side had to have done it because they're a man and because of their skin tone. That and the fact that your lazy, idle brain doesn't have the capacity to fully investigate or have the willingness to investigate to determine and figure out whether or not one person is telling the story or the other person is being the truth teller here. You don't want to do that. And most people don't do it ever. You just take somebody's side because you already got it locked into your head that you don't like a person because of who they are, where they from, and whatever the case may be. Look, keep it all the way a buck. Everybody ain't gonna like everybody. The point is though, just because you don't like a motherfucker don't mean that you put shit on them that shouldn't be on them. That's corny. That's corny as hell. So you don't like a person that much that you're willing to throw these people under the bus and shit just because you don't like them, knowing damn well that the shit is wrong. That's a different type of human right there. Those are the type of people that be in your circle and you think they just quirky or they just cool and this, and they the shadiest people to ever have around you, man. The shadiest. So when women do these podcasts and they think that men are moving a certain way because we don't like women and we have issues with women being independent, it ain't got shit to do with your fucking independence. Please stop saying that shit. It don't have nothing to do with it. This shit is about character. All this shit is about character. And this woman is 26-year-old with children. A 26-year-old with children. And she has absolutely no character. No character whatsoever. Now, let's add some extra facts to this. She's not paralyzed, all right? I just want y'all to understand that. This woman is not paralyzed.
How dare you?
She's not in a medically induced position to be sitting in a wheelchair. She doesn't have broken legs or nothing like that. Her child wanted to ride around in the wheelchair. So she got one for them to ride around in. That's all that was. So she's carrying multiple things on his wheelchair. This man sees the potential of danger. This boy he might fall, it hurt himself, and he tries to help. And she plasters on this fake ass smile like, oh my God, thank you. I appreciate you so much. Mwah, mwah, mwah. A lot of white people do that shit. And like, I ain't racist at all, but I'm gonna keep it a whole buck. I ain't saying all of y'all on that shit, but a lot of white people be on that shit. I've seen it myself because it's happened to me. You say good morning to them, you be cordial, you be trying to just do your work, and they be smiling. Hi. An hour later, you get called to the office. You get called down there to HR some shit, and they be like, "Oh, they didn't know who you was, or they like my nigga. I have a badge. You see me every day in this motherfucker. What are you talking about?" Uniform, nigga. What are you saying? I scared you. And that's exactly what this shit was. She made it seem like everything was cool, even though my man was just being nice and being a good citizen, trying to help out. It's like you can't even do this shit no more, Mike. Right? Come on, my nigga. I can't say hi to y'all. I can't comment under your post. I can't say anything encouraging. I can't scold you. I can't do nothing no more, right? That's what it is. Nah. He was trying to be nice. She's smiling in his face, making it seem like she was grateful and appreciative. And then the next thing you know, my man doing a whole month in jail for some shit that he ain't even do. And on top of that, not only did this man miss his birthday, but you got him in a place that nobody wants to go. You put something on this man's jacket that he ain't gonna be able to get rid of. For what? For what? $10,000. $10,000 out of his pocket, out of his family's pocket. Do you honestly think people got time to be getting bonded out? You think people can afford to bond out on some shit that they ain't do? Do you think people got time to be dealing with the backlash that's going to come from their coworkers, from their community? People looking at them differently because they think you're a child molester or some type of mob. Do you think people really got the energy for that shit? And you got the nerve to sit up here and lie on this man's name. You put this man behind bars for no reason. What was the point? As far as I'm concerned, based on what I saw, that was some bullshit. Now, this is what I'm going to do, because I see a couple people popped up. I'm going to play the video again so you can see for yourself. Ladies, if there are any ladies in here, I want you to understand something. This might not be you, but there are ladies and there are women like this that do things like this that make men not want to get married. It makes men not want to approach you, have conversations with you, talk to you. It's at the point where if you interested, you better come holler at me. And on top of that, if you are, it better not be on those Shannon Sharp type shit, because you see how that worked out. We ain't on that shit no more. Y'all be on some real sneaky, conniving, shady shit, and then y'all be trying to pretend like y'all fucking pure, man. Y'all get on my fucking nerves with that bullshit. You do. But for the sake of it, I'm going to play it again because I want it to be perfectly clear where I stand. This brother is innocent. He didn't deserve to get what he got, but he did. And we are here. And honestly, people, I'm going to keep saying that people need to care about shit like this. Stop acting like this shit don't matter or it doesn't impact everybody. It will eventually reach you if it hasn't already. Some people already know what this feels like. You don't have to even be a white woman. A black woman will do the same shit. An Asian woman will do the same shit. But this is for men and women. People are looking for come-ups. People are tired of working. Whatever I got to do to get ahead in this horrible ass, difficult ass life, there are people who are that desperate, and that for that reason you need to be on watch. So I'm gonna play this one more time just for you so you can see it and you can make your own decisions on it. Mahendra Patel, 57-year-old man falsely accused of trying to steal a child from a Walmart. And then on top of that, I'm just looking at the shit like, my man, y'all right there in the main aisle. Y'all not even on, I don't know. Hold on, man. This shit pissed me off. Hold up.
Watch this and tell me if you think he tried to kidnap this child. This is 56-year-old Mahendra Patel. About a month ago, he walked into a Walmart in Acworth, Georgia. He was looking for Tylenol. He's going up and down the aisles, can't find the Tylenol. So he sees this woman who's riding around with her child, and he asks her where the she seems to even be showing him where to go, so he's following. Right here, he says that the child started to fall, so he picked her back up. Then they just go on. He grabs it, and he comes back and he sees her. He's like, hey, look, I found it. She gives him a thumbs up. And then he goes. He walks away. And then he pays. Well, after all of that is said and done, she decides to file a complaint that she believes that this man, Mahendra Patel, was trying to kidnap her child. He was arrested for kidnapping charges and held on no bail. He was in jail for a month, and he finally just got out today on $10,000 bond. His lawyers say that they are going to defend him to the death, basically. This event has outraged people, myself included. Petition gathered 45,000 signatures concerned about racial profiling against him. I think the video shows very clearly what was not trying to happen here. And this video needs to blow the hell up along with any other video defending this man because he needs help.
So, again, I ask, what did you see? Did you see someone trying to snatch up a kid? Do you think that Walmart would go out of their way to commit aiding and abetting? Really think about that for a second, because if they think that they're going to paint that narrative, we're not doing it. If I'm Mr. Patel, and if there's a way, I would sue Walmart. I would sue Walmart for sure. Absolutely. And I'm absolutely coming after this chick. You're not about to get away with this. Hell no. Which is why I made the suggestion that I made on this other video. I might as well just upload that shit at some point today. Because what I think is going to happen is they're probably going to try to give this bitch a slap on the wrist, man. They ain't even going to give her no real punishment for this bullshit. They know she wrong. They absolutely know she wrong for this shit. And she ain't the first one, and she's not going to be the last one to do it. Now, this is just a pedestrian. Imagine fucking around with somebody on a more personal and intimate level. A woman or a dude that you really into and you laying next to. Imagine that shit. She did this shit in broad daylight at a store with a smile on her face, and then later on, after he left, imagine somebody laying next to you day in and day out, and then when you ain't around them, they getting hit from the back by some brolic dude telling all your business and secrets to, or dude on some other shit with you. That's one of the reasons why people don't even want to be nice anymore. People don't want to say hi. People don't want to help you out. People, you open a door for a motherfucker, they gonna try to make it seem like you on some real creepy shit. You can't even open a door for a person. You can't open a door for them. You can smile at them. You can shake their hand. Like everybody is like on guard. Why? Because everybody is on some bullshit. You smile at a person, they think that you flirting with them. You show interest in a person, they think you're a creep if you don't look a certain type of way. You do anything now, it's like shit. well, fuck. I guess I might as well just stay the fuck away from all humans then, because y'all just overly sensitive, overly protective, overly guarded, or you're just compulsive liars about everything. You're just, I don't understand y'all sometimes, man, especially with these type of women. And that's what I keep saying, it's not all women, but these type of women right here, they make the rest of y'all look real bad. Real bad. And it's sad because I know how to separate the two. I know it ain't all of y'all. I do. Based on just having experience with conversating with different ethnicities and being in different relationships with women and seeing the interactions, and I can tell the difference. I have a level of discernment that has kept me from being falsely accused of shit like this. But I've also seen what happens when you have a darker complexion and you're around certain types too, and they just look at that shit like, oh, you black, so you scary, and because you're black, that just automatically makes you guilty by association with your skin complexion. Stupid ass, ignorant ass broads, man. I'm trying to tell you. And she don't even give a fuck. A lot of y'all don't even care that y'all be lying on niggas. You don't. You're these bras will go to the bitter end with their lie. They'll get caught red-handed with it. I felt like, no, ma'am, we got the video footage right here. It shows clearly that this wasn't what it was. I felt like that he was doing this, and I can't believe that you. I can't believe you won't believe me, bitch. If you don't shut the fuck up.
Shut up, bitch.
Ain't nobody buying that bullshit. If I'm if I'm working hard, if I done invested and poured into my life to make something of it, money, make sure my family good, make sure I'm healthy, make sure my mind is healthy, my spirit is healthy. If I'm doing all of this good, you think I'm about to allow another sneaky, demonic individual come into my plane of existence and ruin that shit for me because they succumbed to the temptations of the world. You got another thing coming. And I hope and pray that this brother gets every single dime and then some back in return. For every man that's ever been falsely accused, for every man who has ever spent a single day in prison, and even the ones that are in jail right now, free Tory Lanez, by the way, for all of them, I hope and pray that one day the truth not only sets them free, but they are fully recompassed, replenished of everything that was taken away from them by Jezebels, by envious, by manipulative, controlling. I think I'm better than you. I think I'm prettier than you. I think because I got big titties and a fat ass, and because I know how to suck a penis, and because all of the stupid, dumbass dudes cater and spoil me and kiss my. I hope and pray that for every wrongdoing, they are given back double their portion. Because you didn't deserve to be where you are. But I also understand that there's a reason and a season for everything. Absolutely, 1000%. Because of this video and because of the severity of the situation surrounding it, we are now having a conversation about something that has been happening for years and years and years. You didn't want to believe that he was innocent until you saw the video. But my issue is you shouldn't have had to see the video to take his side or her side. You should have just did your fucking research first before you threw that man in jail. It should have never gone to that. What the fuck do you mean? Are you trying to tell me that a woman's word just trumps a man's word because she's a woman? Nigga, I don't care if it was Groundhog's Day, and because he didn't see a shadow, you believe it's going to snow for another 3 months, man. Man lie, woman lie. Man tell truth, woman tell truth. Do the homework. Wait for the evidence to present itself, and then make your determining factor. Not before or after. But y'all don't be doing that. Y'all be crashing out over these women, man. They be fucking 20 dudes in a week. And you catch her in a lie, and all she got to do is say, oh, this guy inappropriately did this to me. I wasn't really with him. I wasn't really sleeping with him. I love you. I love you, boo. And then you crash out. You think you 300 Spartans going to somebody else's hood or to their house. You shoot up their house. You take a man away from his family because a chick lied about some shit because she didn't want to get in trouble for being a fucking hoe. You don't see how backwards that is? Y'all, do you really be that in love with a nigga, or is it just the sex? The sex be having y'all all wired wrong. And this ain't got nothing to do with either or, but there's a correlation. A huge correlation. People can actually lie with a straight face. You do know that, right? They can look you dead in the eyes, but don't be looking into your soul whatsoever. This just proves it. He's taking care of his family. He's trying to find medicine for his loved ones. How could he have known that going into the store on that particular day was going to send him down a path of bullshit? I don't think anyone here leaves the house expecting to get betrayed by somebody. I don't think anyone leaves the house expecting to get stuck in traffic. But you never know. Life is fleeting and is very short. Which I'm gonna leave here with my final thoughts on that matter. The same way this man had no idea that he was going to go into a Walmart and a chick was going to lie on him about doing something to her when he was only trying to be a good Samaritan, and he ended up stuck in jail for a month. It's the same way that you can leave out of your house and get hit by a bus or a fucking pool of water just splash you from the side of the road because somebody drove past while you were standing there. You don't know. And he didn't, I didn't see anything that would suggest that he did something wrong. I'm sorry. I didn't see not a single indicator. She's a fucking grown ass woman running around in the store disrespecting handicapped people using a wheelchair that could have been used for someone who actually has a disability. And so for everybody who was protesting and trying to defend her, now what I want to do is see how many of you actually get on her ass for this fuck shit. You're a mom. You are a parent. Really think about that shit. You are a parent. So is that how you're gonna raise your kid? That's what is that how you're gonna raise your son, your children in general? The behavior alone tells me she can't be married. She can't. I don't buy it. I don't believe she's married. I don't believe she even has a boyfriend. Because let me tell you something. When people move like that, your soul ain't right. Something inside of you is off. There's no way you're going to convince me otherwise, because the characteristics and the personality type required to even foresee going through with putting somebody innocent behind bars, you got to be a horrible ass human being in the dating market. You might be okay with your kids, but dealing with other people, nah. Really, I mean, like really think about that. We're not talking about just a regular lie, my nigga. You're talking about taking children. There are cases where children never were found. You know how many stories I've did on this channel where kids end up missing? I did one where a black girl was supposed to spend a night at her cousin's house because she was out at a movie night with her peoples. She didn't want to go home because she was going to get in trouble for it. And she stayed at her cousin's house, but her cousin was a fucking pervert. He SA'd her, killed her, and left her. They didn't find her for like 2 decades or some shit like that. She was 15. Shit ain't no joke. As much as we clown and we troll, stuff like this ain't funny, man. And I brought that up for one to pay my respects, and for two, you lied on this man and said he tried to take your kid. There are people who really lost their children and they're never coming back because of people like who you tried to claim he was. That's what I say. That shit is corny. And you're an adult acting like that. Nah, I don't want nothing to do with you, man. And if anybody who's associated with her, I don't want nothing to do with you either. The fuck out of my face. A lot of y'all are around people like her, on and off the job. Put it this way. If it ain't your close family, shut the fuck up. Stop talking to everybody. And keep some shit to yourself, man. Lie about your life. Don't tell nobody your actual life. And I'm not even saying don't be nice to people. We need nice. We need more God in this world. We need it. But these are the risks. Can't get too comfortable at all. I hope this brother, man, I hope he actually gets the justice that he deserves. I hope he's exonerated. I hope and pray that whatever they do with her is not some bullshit. Make her an example. Yeah, I need to upload that other one. I do, because all of you who be on this type of time, man, y'all need to be on registration. Like ex-offenders, sex offenders, like pedos. All of y'all need to be on your own registration. All of you. Because no one should be forced to be around you without the options of deciding if they actually want to be around you. Let me see what your history look like. If I see that, oh yeah, anybody in their right mind, they not touching that shit. I know I ain't. But yeah, that's all I want to get off my chest, man. We're gonna be on here later, 7 p.m. Eastern. Me and Sydney pulling back up. If you hear anything else about this story before I do, send me a message, shoot me an email. I want to know what happens. I'm gonna still follow up. I want to know if they're gonna lock her ass up like they locked him up. Matter of fact, she should get a worser charge than he did, because that's a serious crime if he was ever to really be convicted. I don't know what the maximum for it would be, but she should get that and then some. Sorry, ma'am. I don't feel sorry for you at all. Outside of that, though, I'm about to get up out of here. I'm about to get back in this lab. Like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's in the description box. All of my info is in the description. My link tree takes you to all of my accounts. If you want to support and show love, it's optional. That's all I'm gonna say for that. But I'm out. I'll holler at some of y'all later if I see you. If I don't, enjoy the rest of your day and your week.
Mantra, slave song, slave ship, rip skin, made me rip bones. But no matter how close I, my ancestors speak, they tell me they're tired of them praying on us like we're weak. I haven't been getting sleep, longing to sing until I've surpassed peak, until they think we are equal, please.